as soon as your client agrees to work with you, this is assuming you did your due diligence, you know there's an overage, and you may or not know there's liens, but let's say it's a large overage and there's a small lien recorded, you're still going to file a claim. Unless there's massive IRS liens, you still want to file a claim. So you're going to verify the information is correct. Again, you're going to send, number one, send a contingency agreement via email or DocuSign. You're going to verify the information is correct. Overage, the parcel number, the owner's name. That should only take 5 minutes. As you can see, the first one should only take 5 minutes. Second one should take 5 minutes. Then you're going to prepare the claim forms. That could take about 10 minutes. Again, you'll have templates, so you'll just be plugging in the missing fields of your client's information. So their name, parcel number, property address, overage amount. It's not a lot. And then you'll email these forms to the client. Once that's all done, you're going to keep engagement with your client. So best way to do that, if you can, if they're okay with it, is through text. Because with text, you can communicate super quickly, and you could just, if it's just a follow-up, you got to remember with phone calls are important when you're building relationships. Initially, you need to speak to people, you need to build that relationship. But once you have that relationship built or that rapport, text is okay if they're okay with that. Just make sure that your client's okay with text. And then you'll keep them engaged and ask if they received their forms. You always want to follow up and make sure that they got the documents. And then you need to stay engaged with them. Ask them if they need help filling out the documents. And if they need assistance with that, we could help them do that as well. So just stay engaged, and we'll go into more details about that. So the 3 most important documents you're going to have, you are going to send that to your client right away as soon as they agree to work with you. And it outlines what percentage you'll be paid and what the scope of work you'll be doing. Okay, super important. And I send that via email, and I have them sign it via email, and I do it through Adobe PDF digital signatures. So then, as long as they have access to email and printer, which most people do, most people have email. Printer, some may not, is I email them the assignment of rights or limited power of attorney, depending on which one I'm using. Okay, so I'll email those, and I'll prepare those first. So just to give you an idea, to prepare the contingency agreement, you will have the templates. I have them made already. To prepare this will take you about 3 minutes, because you're just going to plug in the percentage you agreed upon. There's a blank spot for it, and your signature, your digital signature if you're using Adobe PDF. You can always mail it too if you need to. Assignment of rights, again, I email that too if I can, and I have them print that out. And then the county claim form, this is going to be with the county's website, and you either download it from the county's tax collector website or taxing authority. Could be tax commission, parish. There's just different names. So if depending on the state you're working on, be sure to reference the different names that are available. Because just because you look it up under one name, let's say I typed in Ohio County or Ohio blank county tax collector's office, doesn't come out, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's just under a different name. And so these claim forms you're going to get from the county, the tax collector's office. And you'll either get them on the website and you'll download them, or you'll email the county to request it, because some of them are pretty sneaky and they don't like to put their claim forms on their website because they want to make it harder for you and I, and especially the claimant, to get this money, because the harder they make it and the more discouraged you become, the less likely you're going to file a claim. So think about that. And these are set up on purpose. Imagine if they made it so easy to do this where, they actually called the homeowners, told them they had some money here, or they're holding their equity or whatever from the sale, and they told them just to go on a website and fill out an online form and they got paid. Then, you would think that would be the best way. But the problem is with that is that can never happen because of fraud. And that's another reason I do give the county some credit. They do make it hard. But part of the reason they make it hard for just a regular person to file this stuff, especially if they don't know how to do it, is because of fraud, to prevent fraud. So just keep that in mind.